themes. Samuel, if you're there, would you just remind us of these themes?
Yes, Amanda. Yes, Amanda.
Would you read themes for us?
All right, so our conference themes are 1, student engagement, 2, professional learning, and number 3, school-home partnerships.
Thank you, Sam.
Welcome.
So we'll go ahead and take a look at what does the research say about these themes that we're discussing today. So we'll take them one by one, and I have a couple topics under each. For student engagement, I want to look at 2. First is the optimal age for SEL skill development. And then 2, how and develop.
I think
topics and our conference theme. I'll jump to the next slide. Okay, so I thought this was important to highlight around student engagement. Question: what age is optimal for development? And what research has shown is that middle childhood early so I want us to see this as we only start at 6 years old. No, we can also think about the early childhood levels being very important to getting a foundation for children once middle childhood. And so that's the other thing I want to point out. That research has shown that young children, like 3 to 4 years old in that early childhood level, they're particularly struggling to acquire SEL skills. And there was one study from 35 countries estimated that about 1 in 3 3 or 4 year olds did social development skills like people controlling their aggressive actions. For one moment to any teachers or leaders who work with childhood students, those who are 3, 4, 5, this is such a critical for children to begin to understand what is. Not be using that language even with them, but teaching them those relationship skills we talked about, how to begin to control, especially more aggressive emotions, will be critical to having success once they reach the primary level of school. So we really want to think about those early years as being so formative for SEL skills. All right, let's take a look at engagement. How are SEL skills best developed? Feel free to write it down. It's AF. And this is what research suggests is a powerful way, an effective way to teach SEL. So SEL, there's a set activities. And I know that Harmony, Christ-centered SEL we've been using, there's a very clear step-by-step process that we use when introducing SEL. So it's very important to help children learn the SEL skills. Being engaged, doing things in full place, engaging with students, participating in activities that we have in quick connection cards are valuable. Find SEL skills. And I'm glad that we have those. The third thing that SEL needs to have is it needs to be focused. So it needs to be something with time that needs to be dedicated. And I think it's very important for carving out sufficient time. The thing that's very important is the skills need to be explicit. It needs to be clear, trying to build in students which skills we're working on growing. Just this positive, is it like self-control, like kindness, skills we're trying to create with kids. So this is a safe model, and I encourage this as you're looking at your own SEL work and how you're using each of these aspects in your teaching. All right. So I don't think we'll have a lot of time because we're running out of time quickly, Samuel. But I encourage everyone to write your work, and I would love for you to think about how you're putting each one into practice. If there's time later, Samuel, maybe we can discuss, but it would be good to think about what does being sequenced, active, and explicit look like in their classrooms or in their schools as they're engaging in SEL work. The professional. So there's some interesting things here as education. No shows actually the SEL objective, the success of 4 growing skills that would be effective, but what research shows is actually that's not the way to have a successful SEL program. And why might this be? And I think if we go back to, we can be good role models for SEL skills, not concretely implementing SEL in a way that's sequenced, that's engaging learners and active, that's time, week, to, and it's about so I need to be good role models, skills, and certainly all need to point that from the research. And then the last part is on homeschool partnerships. So this is a very small table. I know it's difficult to see, but there are two things I want to point out from here. And one is at the top of this table right here where it has ages for development. And the first age is the range. So this is early childhood like we talked about. And you'll see that for early childhood, it has parents listed as of SEL skills. And so this is just a reminder, again, for any of us working at the early childhood level, that it is vital to engage parents as we're developing SEL skills in students. So children learn like parents, problem solving, in supporting these behaviors at home, in the community, we learn and observe. And then the second age group is the 6 to 11, middle child. And what it has here is parents and school partnering together. And so there's really an outlook, I think, important for us educators, that it's not just our job as the school or as the teacher to cultivate these skills, but it's our privilege to invite parents into the work that we're doing and to understand and learn about the work they're doing as well, so that we can reinforce and support that in the school. And one of the things I'm really excited about that Edify Uganda is doing is looking more at how to support those homeschool partnerships. And I believe that there's additional material, additional training we'll be looking at to be able to support engaging parents and engaging SEL skills at home. So I'm looking at New Jersey. All right. So I know that we're getting to the end of our time. And a few people say, what might you feel? Like to Sam, we have time for
we can't do some, if it's okay with you. And so, would you like to